Yay! Hello, Spurs fans. It's Paul the Hotspur Hippie here, the only psychedelic soccer show on the internet. I hope you're all well. Thought I'd do a stream because I saw the embargoed, the secret later released bit of Ange Postecoglou's press conference, and you know what? I've had this impression a while, but it's just growing and growing. Maybe it's because he's on the world stage now or something like that. He's just a decent human being, isn't he? He's just, and more than that, he's showing how kind of effortless it is to be just all right. It takes more effort to be I can't swear yet, to be a poo bum than just be all right. What I'm referring to is when I think a journalist was asking him about Vicario. And what I liked about this press conference as well is I think I always kind of thought this from what he said before and press things. The Vicario is Ange's pick. He wanted Vicario in the team. And he was asked, I couldn't quite hear the question, but I think the journalist might have referred to something about, Vicario being Italian, settling into England, into the Premier League and all that. And Ange, I've heard him do this before, and I'll tell you that in a second. But he's like, well, look, it's not that he's Italian, he's an individual. There is no, an Italian person. He just spoke to him and found him to be a decent human being. I heard Ange talk about this when he was at Celtic, and he signed a few players from Japan, and the press kind of got on a little bit of a roll with the Japanese players, and Ange, in his nice, polite way, I'd say called them out, but that's too strong a way of putting it. He just spoke genuinely. Look, people say Japanese players, but they're just all individual human beings. They're all different, I'm more and more I'm not amazed by the guy, but I just think he's great. I don't know if I was a footballer, I'd love to play with him. But look at me. I'm just some bum on a couch. But can you imagine playing in an environment like that with just a solid person there? And if you're a bit of a git, you ain't going to fit in. And Ange was saying how he's happy every day he comes to work. Whether we're fifth or fourth or whatever we are, he still enjoys coming into work. That's his consistency. His consistency is he likes doing what he's doing, which is brilliant. So I was really impressed with that press conference. And it's something, it's the power of sport. It's the power of sport, and it's the power of simple people. And I don't mean simple people as a what's the word I'm looking for? As a bad thing to say. Simple is good in my book, simple, simple, straightforward, human, open, accepting. That's what Ange is. And I can't help but think that it's part of his growing up in Australia that's giving him this like world citizen perspective, because he would have copped it all. He would have copped it all growing up in this country. He would have seen his parents cop it all. Make no mistake, it's hard for immigrants. It's hard for immigrants in a lot of countries. It's hard for immigrants in this country. He went through all that, and it opened his eyes to a better way. And us at Tottenham Hotspur Football Club, by far the greatest football team the world has ever seen, are the beneficiaries of that. We've got this great guy, no. I mean, no favourites, no, no preconceptions. He picks the team on merit. I think he was asked about. Forgot what he was asked about something about, maybe it was along the lines of keeping players happy in minutes, well, it's not his job, is it? It's up to the players to compete, to be ready to put on. I was going to do that, but I'm wearing an Elvis t-shirt. I was wearing this all day, like taking care of business. Got it from Graceland. Lansky Brothers made this, even though there's a hole in the armpit. Shame on you, Lansky Brothers. He picks the team on merit. Who's ready to go? What incentive do you need? What, flowering up and fluffing up do you need if you're on the subs bench? Do you need like a manager to come along and say, "Oh, I believe in you"? No, because the thing he's creating is success. He said in his press conference that this is a club that should be competing for success and trophies every single year. Every single year. Now, where's he got that idea from? Where has he got that from? He wouldn't have got it from the press, because they've been poo-pooing us for years. I reckon he's got it from the fans and the history of the club. He knows what this club is about. I think he might have said something like, "Well, the fans expect this because it's the size. It's what the club is. It's what the club's always been since 1882, 1901, 1921, 1951, 1961, 1962, 1963, 1967." 72, 73, 74, 81, 82, 87. I mean, that's what we do. And it's nice to hear a manager talk about that, It gives me inspiration as a fan. It really does, because it's okay. It's okay to be up, because things are up. Things are up at the moment, aren't they? So I'm happy. Who knows what will happen in the rest of the season, eh? Who knows? But at the moment, and I have updated it because I did remember, at the moment, I'll just remind you all lovely people out there, where is it? Oh, look at that. Look at that. That's us. That's little old Tottenham Hotspur up the top there. It's our club. So I'm going to smile. And I am going to dream. Why not? It's the point in sport. What's the point in supporting a football club if you ain't going to dream when you got the chance? Every time a season starts, I think, we're going to do it. But so far, this is the furthest I've been into a season with the best start I've ever seen in my whole life. I'm not going to be frowning. I think we've got a great team. It was great hearing Ange talk about Vicario. Fans. I mean, he's the best keeper in the Premier League, isn't he? I mean, he's got, well, that's what I think. Our captain, Son Heung-min. What a captain. Perfect for the job. So, anyone can support the team however they want. That's the way football works. But me, I'm loving it. I'm loving it, man. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the football. I'm looking forward to getting up tomorrow morning at 4:30, 4 o'clock, because I've got to, put my makeup on and look nice and swished, for the watch along on We Are Tottenham TV. And then I'm thinking about maybe going to a pub in Sydney, for the 6 a.m. kickoff. Not sure if I'll make that yet, though. But I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait. I can't wait. With the tantalising prospect of us going 5 points clear. I mean, I know we're first cab off the rank and all the other teams have got to play and all that sort of stuff. So you know what I mean. But at the very least, if we win, we're going to be top another week, aren't we? Unassailable. Unassailable. Ha! For another week. How many more weeks are we going to do that, I wonder? I don't know. It's looking good so far, though. We're playing the best football in the league. There's no one better than us. Don't care what anyone says. Anyone that's talking about, Liverpool and Man City, they're talking about reputation. They're talking about previous performance. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter for shit this year right now. Right now, we're the best. And believe you me, when we aren't playing well and we're playing rubbish, I'm not like this. I'm bloody miserable. Bloody miserable. But I've got no reason to be miserable at the moment. I think we're so good. So good. Look at the conversations we're having. Who should we play in midfield? Who should we play up front? They're good. They're good conversations, you know. Everyone's got an opinion. I mean, but there's no like. It's not like we got bad choices. They're all good choices. Whether you put Richarlison in, or Brennan Johnson in, or whoever, Brian Hill, if he's up to it, you know. In midfield, Sarr, Højbjerg, Maddison, Bentancur might be coming back soon. Oh, would he be on the bench tomorrow morning? That'd be pretty cool, eh? Because I've seen Ange do this before. Keep it a little bit quiet. Oh, yeah, not ready yet. And then poof, there's a player on the bench. Oh, wow. So I'm enjoying this. You know, I think the other thing is, you know, football's a funny old thing. Ange Postecoglou is not going to be at this club for forever. I hope he's here for his full 4 years at least. But while he's here, I'm going to enjoy it. And whoever succeeds him, I hope they do well and I'll enjoy that while I can. But I know while Ange is here, I'm going to enjoy my time as a Tottenham fan. There's no doubt about it. No doubt about it. Anyway, I'm going to be going for about maybe an hour. I've done 17 minutes, even though 5 minutes was a countdown. But we're all friends here, aren't we? So I'll come over to the comment. Remember, if you want to support the channel, super chats and memberships are available. Let's have a look here. Oh, there's loads of comments here. Oh, look at that. Look at that. There's a few anyway. I mean, not, you know, I'm talking it up. Oh, no, there are. There's quite. Oh, no, there's lots. Okay. All right, here we go. Over to you, internet nutters. Let's see what you lot have got to say. Milton Nebrega. Good afternoon, Paul. Good day, Milton. And everyone in the chat. I hope everyone is well. Big game tomorrow. They're all big games. They're all big games, man. Oh, it's Crystal Palace, but it's a big game. Big game. There's a good. It's probably on YouTube. A couple of comedians, Mitchell and Webb in England. They did this sketch show, and they did this really good sketch about like football. About the football never ends. I can't do it, but Mitchell and Webb football. It's quite funny because that's the way football coverage is now. It never bloody ends, and everything is so damn important. I hope we get 3 points. Hope Richie gets a goal and Venom with a clean sheet. Or if you don't get a clean sheet, that, you know, we just score more goals. That'd be good. Brilliant, man. Drula, hello, man. Morning from cold London. Hey. And hello, Paul and all in chat. It's Friday and it's game day. Woo woo! So, oh, it is. Oh, well, congratulations, people in the UK. It is game day. I've still got one more sleep. But, you know, I don't know if I'll sleep though because I always get excited before a match. But yeah, enjoy the day, the whole day. If you're going to work, wind your mates up. Wind your mates up at work. Joe Trimboli. G'day, man. G'day. Oi. Come on, you Spurs. That's it. Oh, half these comments are you just all saying bloody hello to each other. I thought, yeah, I've got a lot of material here. It's like, hi. You do what you will. Chris Agombar. G'day, Paul. G'day, Chris. Milton, it's raining a lot in Wollongong. Yeah, I'm buggered, man. It was one of those hard driving days because it was. I mean, look, the people in England that think they know rain. I mean, Sydney rain, like tropical rain, it's like having buckets of water thrown at you. And when you're driving in it, it's so tiring. So it sort of stopped and started, but I'm pretty tired tonight. So I'm probably going to go to bed after this. It's only 6:20, but I've got to be up early, so don't, man. Mark in, hello, my good man. Always watch your stuff. Thanks, man. When I can. 6-1. Well, I was leaning towards 6-0 myself. So why do you think we're so rubbish, Mark? And the league, yeah, why not? Why not? Ange has given us the green light. He said, unless they change the rules and say Tottenham Hotspur can't win it, of course we can. We should be challenging for trophies every year the size of our club. You know, there's something to be said about belief. You know, I don't know if you've ever had someone just, you know, you're trying something and someone just says, yeah, you can do it. Just something simple. Yeah, you can do it. I'm not saying it makes entirely the difference between you being able to do it or not, but it helps your frame of mind, that's for sure. You know, so I think we should all get behind them. Get behind them. Bloody hell. Let's just go and win the league. We've done it twice before. In 1951 and 1961. There's no reason we can't do it again. I mean, bloody Manchester City hadn't won nothing for ever. And look at them now. So why not us? It's not all about money. Like Manchester City, for all their wealth and riches, if there isn't a Pep there, they'd be useless. Or, you know, a decent manager, they'd be rubbish. We've got a great manager. We've got the best manager in the world, Ange Postecoglou. Ron V, g'day again to my fellow Sydney side. Oh, hello. Spurs 3, Palace 0. Yeah, lock it in. Yeah, lock it in. Spurs 3, Palace 0 was my first prediction. But as always, as I get closer to kick off and I start getting more excited, my scores go up. By the way, anyone who works for Coca-Cola, I'm open to sponsorship. I really am. It is the best drink on the planet. Metzadonna, 88. Morning, dude. Morning, Metzadonna. Looking forward to the game. Look at us all. You know, whether people are, fully, or as delusional as me, unrealistic, at least everyone's looking forward to games, isn't it? That's a good thing. Everyone's excited about seeing Tottenham play. Whether you think we can win the league or not, or whatever, we're all looking forward to the games. So that's a good thing. I think Palace are missing a couple of good players. Yeah, I mean, it's relative, isn't it? What they're better play. I did see something about that. I didn't watch Roy Hodgson's press conference, but I heard someone else say that as well. So, bugger it. Let's kick them while they're down. Metadona 88. Ange is a brilliant man, absolutely. Man manager, yeah. But I think that's simple. It's simple. You just have to be normal, like cool, like the Fonz. Just not a dick. It's not hard, but it is hard to get into a position like that or a position of authority by doing it that way. So that's where Ange has done really well. Gets into the lads on a human level. and they want to play their hearts out every game for them. Yeah. It's not all about blowing smoke up their backsides and, pampering them. It's just by being normal. People respond to that. Talking to each other. Hey, Tim Breggy. Oi, Paul and chat. Go on, you Spurs. Thanks for your comments on my videos, Tim. You're not getting a reply on them, but I do read them. Hey, is Yasarian? Here we go. Is he going to stitch me up? Well, the rugby league season's over, so he's going to be probably all cool now, isn't he? Let's see. Afternoon, Paul and hippies. Hello, Yasarian. Ange's assured confidence belief is being personified by the team on the pitch. Yeah, I'd agree. Absolutely, man. Teams usually play in like the image of their manager. So, I really noticed that last couple of games where, you see managers of the opposition side running up and down and Ange is just standing there. He barks out a bit, and does all that, but he's generally just calm. And if he's calm, the team's calm. Every single match. I'm looking forward to another inspired performance tomorrow. Yeah, me too, man. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Come on, you Spurs. I'm glad. Yeah, people are enjoying it. That's I think that's the thing to remember at the moment. That while it's good, make hay while the sun shines. I reckon. Just adjusting my phone here. Just make hay while the sun shines. Because sport's a funny old thing. You never know what's going to happen around the corner. But while you're on a good roll, good bit of a streak, playing well, and you can see the team. There's something about the team, isn't there? The way they're sort of playing off each other and the way they're behaving with each other. I love it. I love it. I think it's good. It's good. Okay, you're all talking to each other. Ren, hello. Hello. Someone who's talking to me. Hello, Ren. I'm not saying don't talk to each other. It's just hard for me to. Even you're doing it now, Ren. God. Oh. Edward Y of Oz, I believe Ange is Harry Hotspur, reincarnated. Oh well, I'm not a reincarnation buff myself, but I don't know. If you are, it's a good candidate, isn't it? Metadona, keeper's brilliant. Vicario. Huh. Outstanding. Outstanding. So I really liked hearing Ange. They kind of really settled it for me. Ange picked Vicario. All this Raya talk, it was all that, and Ange wanted a keeper early on in the season, early on in the pre-season, to get them that extra, those friendly games to settle in. He said in the conference it might have been different if they'd have signed a keeper, on the eve of the Premier League start. And it's totally different, to like a defender like Mickey Van der Ven, who came in and just started playing brilliantly. He just got off the plane. It was like a Christian Gross sort of thing. He had his train ticket, went straight to Seven Sisters. You're playing, son? Oh, okay. Yeah, I love it. I think I like Vic. I like his attitude. Oh, as Spurs fans, we all unite. Of course we do. It's us and them, man. It's us and them. He's like a young Hugo. Yeah. Hugo, back in his day, was reflexes of anything. You don't win a World Cup with a rubbish keeper. And Hugo was a good keeper. Legacy 11, big up, mate. Nearly knocked my phone. Thumbs up. Hopefully another 3 points tomorrow. Yeah, be cool, wouldn't it? Like I said, the 5 points clear would be nice, but at least we know we're going to be top. If we win, we're top. And that's the way it's going to be every week. If we win, we stay top. Hurrah! If we draw, we might stay top. If we lose, we might stay top. If we win, we stay top. Brilliant. Oh, bloody hell. Ron V, what pub in the city do you watch at, Paul? Well, I don't, but I do know that Spurs supporters tend to go to Surrey Hills Hotel on Elizabeth Street. I've never been. I'm thinking of going. I don't know. It depends how I feel when I wake up, you know. But that's where that's where they all meet. If people want to go there, I think that's the it's like the it's the meet-up place of like the official. I think they call themselves the Hotspurs, the Australian or the Sydney official Tottenham Hotspur members, of which I won't be one. Robbie, okay, all talking. Metadona 88, give Johnson a go, I reckon. Yeah, well, I had this chat with Jacob this morning. It's probably because I just haven't seen enough of Johnson. So I don't know what the cut of his jib is. I mean, he looked all right, but I don't know. See, I don't know. But Jacob made a good point this morning that Ange really wanted Johnson, so his go might come sooner than later. Well, see, Hill and Valise get more time. Where's Valise going to go? Because Son's doing all right, man. In the middle, he really is. Daniel Sandoval. Hello, man. Hello. Big up, one love. Hello. Come on, you Spurs. James Paratrooper, Big Ange will win all the Coach of the Month awards. Yeah, that's what I said. Premier League painting themselves into a corner, didn't they? By giving him the first award. Because he's only getting better and the team's only going to get better. And was it I heard on Danny Kelly's View from the Lane podcast? Great podcast. So we're top of the league, like under 21s, under 18s. The women were top of the league until they got, just fixtures or something. I mean, wouldn't it be great? Can you imagine that? Can you imagine if we got a clean sweep? Now I am being delirious and silly. Not only the Premier League, but the Women's Super League, the under 23s, under 21s, under 18s. Just get the whole bloody lot. Just get all of them. Don't give any other team anything ever. Ever. I don't want any other team to win any match or cup or anything. Mountain Bushman, Stamer, when is that? James Paratrooper, we see not losing this season. Ooh. I mean, that'd be all right, wouldn't it? Why not dream? Why not dream? Whether it happens or not, who gives a rubbish? But I mean, I tell you what, that'd be all right, wouldn't it? Not losing a game. What are they going to call us? What silly name are they going to give us? This is the thing, because marketing and UX and user experience people and all that. Oh, we better give them a name and then like flog it on a plate or T-shirt or I don't know NFT or something like that. Crypto. I don't know what they do these days. I'm in a bubble, but whatever the name is, it's got to be more like whoa than the last lot that had a name. You've always got to pick a name that's ridiculous. I mean, like the Invincibles. It's just football, mate. Invincible. Like, if someone came at you, I don't know, threw a tennis ball at your head, you're going to go, ow. You're not going to go, I am invincible. So, I don't know about these silly names and all that. We didn't need one in 1961, although they did call us the team of the century. But that's like lots of different words adding up to a phrase. Oh, what words? What the indefatigables? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. You see, this is the thing. This is the thing about the modern world. There's so many superlatives chucked around for everything. Everyone's a legend. Everything is iconic. So when there's something like really good, well, what do? It's like, oh, flip. What do I call that? Brilliant. Metadonna 88, love to come to Oz. Bucket list. Bucket list. Bugger bucket list. Just do it. If you want to do it, do it. 3-0 Spurs. Like the sound of that, man. Kev Knight. Morning, Paul. Morning, Kev. Well, it is here in Norfolk. Oh, right. My mum and dad lived in Suffolk for a bit, near Bury St Edmunds. You mentioned Ange being with us for 4 years. Here's an idea. Maybe he'll do an Alex Ferguson stay for the long haul now. As a thought, well, it's a dream I've got as well, man, because I'm thinking about Ange's career, and yeah, he's won everything everywhere. But I can only really recall once that he had to go through that rebuild thing. You know, you have success and then you've got to maintain that success, make the tricky decisions on, you know, David Beckham, it's time to go, that sort of thing. He did it with Australia. He probably did it with the youth setups as well, but I'm not as familiar with that. I'm just wondering if Ange wants a challenge. Is he up for that one? Instead of going over somewhere like Real Madrid, because I mean, where's he going to go for titles? It's only going to be like Real Madrid or Barcelona or I don't know. I mean, that's it, isn't it? I don't think he would go to Manchester City from Tottenham because we're just going to be so much better. It would have to be Real Madrid or Barcelona, surely. I mean, that's how good I think he is, and I think everyone's seen he's that good. I'm not being, why do you keep going on about Ange Postecoglou? Well, you can see it now. So yeah, I think that's something he hasn't quite done in his career. But who knows, man? Whatever he wants to do, I'm cool with it, because you know he might win us the Premier League and bugger off somewhere else next year. But we've got a Premier League, which we haven't done since 1961. So you know, whatever, man. But it would be a great thought to have a bit of a like a Postecoglou dynasty. But you know, he wants to go on that Greek beach, watch football and be a pundit. Or does he? Metadona, exciting times, man. Yeah, I know, man. It's great. Got to enjoy it while it's here. Kim62, member of the Hotspur Hippie commune. Morning, evening, Paul. Yes, we can win the league. Yeah, look, okay. See, now, I've heard things saying it might be mainly younger people that saying that because they what was it I heard? I can't remember. I heard it. The hypothesis was that it's mainly younger people saying that because they just really want to hear fans of other teams say that Tottenham are good. I don't know where people get these ideas from, but it's absolute cock, isn't it? Because I don't know. I can speak for myself. I don't care what any fan of any other team says, good or bad, about Tottenham. It's just completely irrelevant to me because they don't know what they're talking about. You know, focus on your team. And quid pro quo, why should they care what I say about their team? I mean, it's bonkers. But when I see comments like this, Kim, makes me feel affirmed. I've said, and I will continue to say, the club has the same feel. You were there. I mean, I'm just here, blah, 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 some goose on the internet. I wasn't. You were there, Kim. To say the club has the same feel about when we had the great Bill Nicholson in charge. Look what he achieved. There you go. Eyewitness report. Eyewitness. You know, it's not like we haven't got fans that weren't bloody there when all this good stuff was happening. It's not like Blackpool or Stoke. It's Tottenham Hotspur. Accrington Stanley. Here we day. Oh, yeah, mate. Hello. Right. Ali Mohammed, Salam Alaikum, brother. How do you think we will do in January when the Afghan and Asian Cup is happening? No, some Bristol. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Well, we're going to have we'll have Benton Core, and we'll have either Pierre Emil Hoiberg or an upgrade. So that's not so bad. And up front, instead of Son, who knows? Maybe it will be Valise or something. It's only a few games, and I can't remember what the fixture list was. I know we've gone over this before in a previous stream, not with yourself, Ali, but when I looked at the fixture list, it wasn't that ultra scary. I think there's maybe one or two tricky games in there, but it wasn't like, it didn't feel me, oh my God, what are we going to do? But I'm sure in January we're going to do something to strengthen what we're doing. So we just see what happens, you know. Inshallah. Edward White of Oz. Ange will face Odsonne Edouard, one of his ex-Celtic players. Oh, is he playing for... I'm not familiar with him, but he's playing for Palace, is he? Okay. Oh, well, interesting. Milton Abrego. Paul, if we could sign 2 players this January, who would you sign? Oh, you're asking me. I don't know, man. I don't know players that don't play for Tottenham. I'd sign Messi. Is Zinedine Zidane still playing? Probably not. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm not even really sure what positions I'd be signing, to be honest. Probably a centre back. I mean, that's the no-brainer. Unless what's his name? Ashley Phillips is coming at the 4. But we've got academy players bobbling around as well, haven't we? In different areas of the pitch as well. So who knows, man? Who knows? I know Sean Spurs Talk Show goes into that sort of stuff, and also Chris Cowling, he does updates. We Are Tottenham TV. They're pretty good for that sort of thing. I'm not the guy to ask that sort of information. I'm just sort of an idiot, really. Ron V, I'd like to see Johnson start in place of Richie, see what he has to offer. Yeah, I'll be curious myself, man. Curious myself. Metzadonna, got to shoot to work. Well, thanks for popping by, man. Get them beer tokens in for this evening. Yeah, coming you Spurs. Hope you all have a good one. Catch the rest of the stream later. Thanks, man. Thanks for popping in. You're sorry, and the only players we'll attract in January are ones who will want to work harder than they've ever done before. It's interesting, man. And have the self-belief and will to win the league, and Ange will only accept excellence. Yeah. And I think, you know, because all of our players have been going out on international duty, I'm sure they're putting the word around. I'm sure players are seeing what's happening at Tottenham. I mean, that would be exciting, wouldn't it? And then they'd be hearing from like Madison, Son, Hoiberg. I mean, all our players are bloody international, aren't they? Basuma, Star, Van der Ven. I've got to check on the pronunciation of that, because I think the Dutch pronunciation would be Van der Ven. So I'm going to check on that. So if you start hearing me say Van der Ven, then I'm saying it right. Yeah, I think the word's spreading, man. But I think you're right. I think it's sort of apparent with the way we're setting up is that if you do work hard, you've got the guy that will get you set up in such a way that will win. As a player, you want to win, don't you? I think, well, decent players want to win. Milton, not funny that all these were laughing Ange. Yeah, well, but you know, people, it's kind of out of ignorance as well. You know, people just didn't know. So now they know, and I, for one, say welcome on board. We're all here together now. Milton Breck, I've seen that mug. Rory Jennings changing his opinions about Spurs. Ah, well. Is it? I'm wondering if there's any surprise. I mean, look, I'll get my. Just pretend it's tin foil for a second. I'll put my tin foil hat on for a second regarding Talk Sports, Rory Jennings. I'm just wondering, is it that now that Ange Postecoglou is extremely popular, not only with Spurs fans, but everyone's into him, aren't they? That Rory thinks, there's a bit of clout in that, isn't there? There's a bit of, you know, if I start saying Ange is nice, more people will like me. No, they won't, because you're a Chelsea arsehole, Rory. No one likes you, unless you're a Chelsea fan, and probably even some of them don't like you either. Bill No Brigger, how would Harry Kane feel if, I think I know where you're going to go with that. No, I'd like to think Harry would be happy for us. Lee says, what players do you want in January? I think we need some investment. We want to be serious all season. I've got Butkus idea about that, Ali. I'm sure we'll have something. Ange has made it clear on more than one occasion that he's got to say on that. So there's none of this, he's a club signing. There's none of that. It's whatever players we get in, you know, Ange has done the yards on them. So I'm just going to sit back and enjoy the ride. Sorry, and I recall supporters questioning how Ange's Celtic would fare without Edouard. Turns out pretty well. Okay, so he was a player. I thought I couldn't recall that name. But you know, my brain's a sieve, so you know, names don't fit in there very well anyway. So was he like a player that Ange took over? Because he did have a little bit of a clear out in Celtic, but he did it his own way. Bloody Ange Postecoglou. Ange Postecoglou and Tottenham Hotspur is like peanut butter and banana in a sandwich. Fantastic. Perfect. El Tel Cocorello. Buenos dias, Jose. ¿Cómo estás? Morning, commune leader. Commies don't have leaders, comrade. We're all equal here. Hope you're well. Pal, let's put on a performance for both halves of the game and that we do not lose any players to injury. Yeah, well, that's always the goal, isn't it? It's always the goal. Maybe injure a few of the other players. It's funny, like now and then I do videos and I see people saying comments like, oh, wishing for the other side to be injured is not cool. It's like, well, me wishing it's not. I'm not like praying that all happen, because, you know, the power of prayer and all that. But wishing just means saying, oh, yeah, it'd be good, cool if that happened, wouldn't it? It's not going to actually make it happen. How would Harry Kane feel if we were in the double and buy and win nothing? Well, I don't know, man. I'd like to think he'd be happy for us, but you know, who knows what's in Harry's head? Lenny Vial, great banner, mate. Keep it going, champ. Thanks, man. Looking forward to a solid performance tomorrow. Turn it up loud, son. Yeah, well, if I'm not going to the pub, I will be watching it here and I will be pumping it up. I don't care if people in this block of apartments have been out and had a hard Friday night out on the Terps. I haven't. So I'm going to turn my my Yamaha, what is it, 2086 or something, in my receiver. You know what? I might even put my bass guitar amp through it and switch the overdrive on. Just a rumble of atmosphere pounding through my old suburb. I might even put my mic in so I can cheer. Be like death metal Tottenham supporter. Slim Boy Tubbs. Morning, Paul. TTID, Tottenham. Oh, Tottenham till. Long day, man. Come on, you Spurs. Love how our good run is starting to spook other fans. Oh, it's great. Of course it is. All right. But, I don't know, man. I just focus on Tottenham. So, like, even when Arsenal, I'll tell you, I can use it to have a laugh about. Saying, oh, well, Arsenal should have won the league and they choked. But if Arsenal won the league last year, it wouldn't I don't care. It's like, well, we didn't. The only important thing about last season is we didn't. We were bad last year. We weren't even close to challenging for anything. That's all I care about. But it is funny, isn't it? How other fans are starting to. You can see. I think spook is the right word, man. Spook is the right word. What was that? You see something behind me? It's like that. It's spooked. Whew. James Paratrooper, I like Roy Hodgson. Yeah, he seems all right, doesn't he, really? Seems all right. Milton says, Paul, if you didn't follow Spurs, who would you follow? I don't know. I might be into ballet or something. Contemporary art. I don't know, man. I don't know. 8-1, but I know you. I know you've been saying this all over the place, James. Yeah, why not? Why not? I mean, it'd be cool if it happened. Metadona 88. Oh, hang on, talking to each other. Well, I'm going to go for another 8 minutes or so. How am I doing with comments? Oh, I'm not doing too bad. I think I'll be able to catch up. Just as a quick reminder as to what you're watching, because I know branding, if I play this a few times, because it will just stick in your head and you'll keep coming back for more. I'm manipulating your internet nutters. Milton, so proud to be an Aussie and a Spurs fan. Yeah, why not, man? Proud to be a Spurs fan. Good way to be. James says, as long as Mr. Levy, he's going back. Oh, God, I was got weeks without mentioning that guy's name. Keeps his word, Ange will stay with Spurs for the next 20 years. That'd be all right. I'd have it any day. Why wouldn't you? 3-0, Sun 2 and Kulu. Yeah. Could be a good shout, man. Could be a good shout. Kevin Knight, although the AFCON and Asian Cup will relieve us of a few players, it will be doing that to other Premier Leagues. Yeah, exactly, man. Everyone's going to be depleted a little bit, aren't they? So I wouldn't worry too much. Yeah, we're all in the same boat. Yep, I concur. Donovan Osterreicher. Paul, I don't know you were. Oh, I didn't know. Bloody hell, man. Professional broadcaster. I didn't know you were live. How's it going, man? Yeah, good, man. What's your score prediction? I'm going 6-0 at the moment. I started off at 3-0, but it's getting more ridiculous. Well, we beat them 4-0 last year. That's right, we're crap. Selhurst Park. And with their lack of firepower, I'm predicting 2-0. Okay. However, if we truly kick in the gear, then this score could be reminiscent of last season. Yeah. All possibilities are available. James, the word is out. All the young players will flock to Tottenham soon. Brilliant. Ali says, I'm loving Big Ange. Instead of, I'm loving Big Ange on repeat all day. See, I'm lucky I don't even know that song. So what James Black, the voice of Tottenham, did to it doesn't sort of do things for me personally, but I mean, it seems to be so popular with everyone, so that's really cool. Well done, James Black. You're sorry, still a few contrarians out there. Well, you know, it's always going to happen, isn't it? We're a broad old church. We'll do our talking on the pitch and shut them up in the process. Well, you know, maybe we'll, maybe we won't. All I know is if we just win a game tomorrow, I'm going to be excited all week, as I have been a lot of the weeks since August. In fact, since July 1st. Since a few days after Celtic won the Scottish FA Cup final. That's when I was away. I was away with some friends up on the Central Coast for a rugby league game, and I was just waiting for it. I was like, please do it. You know, I was listening to podcasts, radio, news, until, because I just wanted the official announcement. Tottenham have signed Postecoglou. Funny you say that. I love death metal. Hey, it's not my bag, but that's a good thing about music, isn't it? Something for everyone. Can't even do it. Rakesh, bro, where are you from? Is that you talking to me? Originally West London. I used to go to Tottenham in the 80s and 90s, and I moved to Sydney, Australia in 1995. And you know what? It's 56 minutes. It's near enough. Thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for if you click like and subscribe. That's cool. Did a video earlier today. Go and have a look at that if you need more of me. I mean, right now, surely enough. But some of you weirdos out there might want to binge watch me. I go for it. I don't care. Thanks for the people commenting that have kept this dog and pony show going a bit longer. And if you're listening to it later, while you're like on the bog or in the bath or driving in your car, hello to you too, because people listen to these things in all sorts of funny places. I know I do. Anyway, let's hope. I'll be back tomorrow, 4:30 a.m. on We Are Tottenham TV's build up, which is 5:30 p.m. in the UK, unless they stick around with. Oh no, they do the clocks on Saturday night, don't they? No. Well, that means I'm wrong there, aren't I? I don't know. Whatever. Go and have a look at We Are Tottenham's TV. We Are Tottenham TV's website, and you can see it will probably be scheduled there. So I'll be doing that, and whether I go to go into town and watch the game, or just watch it at home, which is more than likely what I'll do. I'll do my gut reaction review afterwards. Hang on, we've got a couple more comments here. I'll just go for a couple more comments. Why not? In the back, are you doing vocals? So I am Milton the Breaker. Is it like that? Tigger SPT, member of the Hotspur Hippie commune. That's why I thought I'd come to you, man. Paying member, you know. We don't play favourites here, but you know. I'm bye. So thanks, man. Let's leave it. Let's leave it with you, sorry, and the voice of reason in this asylum. All right, folks. Thanks for joining me. Until next time, as usual, peace and love, man. Peace and love. Come on, you Spurs.